Okay, picking up like literally where I left off. Here's week 5. I'm recording this directly after recording week 3 and week 4 in back-to-back succession. So, week 5, playing quick, goes to the Dallas Dachsbun. This is another team I had highly ranked in my preseason power rankings. They have Corviknight, my favorite draft mon, very bulky steel type, gives a nice U-turn pivot with defog and roost. It can pressure stall stuff, it can have mirror armor shenanigans, stuff like that. Tapu Lele, very threatening wall breaker, which I think could be Scarf for Chin Pao. Set Psychic Terrain to block my priority moves with Scissor and Chin Pao, and Infernape too. Blacephalon to just kinda break open a hole in my team and just snowball from there. It's one of his Terra captains, so that's obviously threatening. Milotic is pretty much the textbook answer for Chin Pao. Very bulky water type with Scald and Recover, Toxic, Haze. Haze, I think, is going to be a nice tech for Suicune. Garchomp, which can run defensive and offensive sets. Very much the Swiss Army knife Pokemon. It can do everything. Tangrowth, Regenerator Wall. It's another physical wall, but I don't think it'll show up because my team is very unfriendly to grass types in general. Mega Beedrill is a very threatening physical wall breaker. It's kind of like a physical version of Blacephalon. It's fast, and it can snowball quickly with Fell Stinger sets. Spidops is there as a hazard setter. I don't know if it'll come though, because Garchomp just does that job way better. Hawlucha for late game sweeps. I can see Terra Steel or Terra Rock to kinda catch either Scream Tail or Zapdos off guard. Ampharos and Corphish are there as their kinda meme low tier picks. Ampharos can always Volt Switch, Corphish does nothing. And yeah, that's the very quick analysis of their team. I'm going to cut the recording right here as I navigate to my team because I realized I didn't do that before. Okay, and we are back. Let me get this off the screen for you. And here's what we brought. So Suicune with Roar Scald, Toxic Protect. I felt like a more defensive Suicune could be good here. EV spread's probably to live something. I didn't. It's been a minute since I've checked that. Roar is to help with Hawlucha, and Scald for general damage. Toxic to get like passive chip on like Milotic if he doesn't have Flame Orb, or just poison him before he can get that Flame Orb off. Protect for scouting, and yeah. Nidoking, I remember this set. AV with Earth Power Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt hits everything neutral super effectively. This thing is designed to take on like any Blacephalon and just be a general tank. So yeah, since I don't really require speed here, I felt like this would be just better. 48 defense, I can't remember what that was for. 100, 100 modest special attack, I can't remember what that was for either. It was probably to guarantee OHKO or 2-hit KO on something. But yeah. Next up I have Zapdos, T-Bolt, U-turn, HPS, 3 attacks, Roost. Pretty standard. This is an offensive Zapdos. This has enough speed to outpace Tapu Lele. HPS for the Garchomp, T-Bolt to hit everything hard. They don't switch into T-Bolt well. U-turn for pivoting, Roost for recovery. Yeah, it's a Zapdos. Fizdef Scissor because I didn't really have a good way to deal with their physical walls. U-turn, knock off, defog, Roost. It's pretty much like me just switching out Zapdos and Scissors roles. Akaberry to try and catch a fire move like a Fire Fang from Garchomp. Chien-Pao with heavy duty boots and 3 attacks, protect for scouting, crunch, ice spinner, sucker punch to try and hit Hawlucha if I can, because I feel like if they do bring a Terra Chop on Hawlucha, they're going to bring like Terra Steel to resist Ice Shard. Crunch, ice spinner to hit everything neutral or super effectively, or just pretty damn hard. And finally Screen Tail, which protect Rock's Play Rough. This set is designed to take on Tapu Lele, play rough for general damage, and yeah, let's get into the game. So, they lead off with Garchomp, I lead off with Zapdos. This was always the plan. I usually play defensive Garchomps in testing, so my play here was to always HPIs, but they invalid banded Stone Edge, so yeah. So I immediately have to go out into Chinpow and Quick Ice Spinner. It does a bit to Milotic, and I was surprised here by no Flame Orb. So I'm gonna go into Suicune as they flip turn out. They go into Beedrill, which kind of surprised me. I figured Tapu Lele would come in. I brought to see what they do as they quick Poison Jab. Then they quick U-turn, and then they go into Tapu Lele finally. So I quick Scald. I think I get the Scald Burn. And yeah, a quick protect, and just to see what they do. They double into Milotic because I double into Screamtail, and I set rocks to punish its switching, and just to allow Blacephalon and Mega Beedrill less opportunities to come in. And they do go into Mega Beedrill. Unfortunately, Screamtail is toxic, which is very much a weakness of this Pokemon. Getting status is just not great for it. And you can see him punishing my momentum. Thankfully, I get a good wish into Suicune and a quick Scald again. Unfortunately, I don't get the burn, but it's whatever at this point because I just keep clicking Scald. I get the burn here as they U-turn out, go into Beedrill, and here I protect, see what they want to do. They quick knockoff, and then they quick Poison Jab. I don't know why they didn't quick knockoff again. Unfortunately, they get the poison as I miss the burn. So Suicune is kinda useless now. But I do kill the Mega Beedrill, but I'm feeling the sting right now. I have to let Suicune go down to the Garchomp and bring in Chinpow. They don't switch into Chinpow really well. Here I probably should have quit Crunch because the Milotic play was just insanely obvious. I don't know why I quit Protect. I want to see if they Toxic. They quick Scald, and unfortunately they don't get the burn, but they do here. I quick U-turn, and I'm in a very, very bad spot here. So I quick Thunderbolt as they quick Scald on my Terra Water. They go into Garchomp. Here I probably should have, well, I did read that. A quick Earth Power on the Garchomp, and I go ahead and sack Scissor because I didn't think I'd need it. So here, did I finally read it? I did not read it, but it didn't matter because Milotic was just really, really weak. They send in Tapu Lele, and a quick Protect Stall to turn to Psychic Terrain and also to scout what they do, because I had a feeling they were Scarfed. So I go into Screamtail, and unfortunately Screamtail can't really 1v1 this anymore. They go into Garchomp, which kind of surprised me. So a quick Protect just to get the recovery back. And here I'm pretty much forced to have Screamtail go down. This is very much a losing battle. And Screamtail will go down to the Toxic Poisoning. And yeah, I'm in pretty much an unwinnable situation. Because this Tapu Lele is Choice Scarfed, and my Nidoking doesn't resist anymore. So that's very much unfortunate. I double on the Nidoking just trying to hope I can do something. And unfortunately they get the special attack drop, but I played this pretty badly. So they just send in Corv with this thing, get a U-turn off. And they go into Blacephalon. Quick Shadow Ball with Choice Specs. I go Earth Power, I get the crit, which did matter at -1. But I'm very glad I managed to show this off. But, yeah. Tapu Lele does in fact carry the Choice Scarf. I quick Protect, but to no avail. And I lose the game 2-0. So, yeah, that is another highly unfortunate game. They caught me turn one playing. Well, I honestly didn't really play defensively turn one. I just kind of made a lapse in judgment turn one and cost me the game from there. But yeah, this is the first game where I'm just like completely defeated. Last week's game, I made a misplay. That was it. This week's game, I just got outdone. So yeah, we're on a 2-game losing streak. We play one of my fellow PokeTubers next week, and yeah, hopefully we can bounce back then. So, see y'all in the next game.